So what is EIP 1559? So as you guys know, or maybe you do not know, it was supposed to launch on July 14th, but it got pushed back to August 4th. Now in this video, we're going to be explaining exactly what EIP 1559 is and why you should care about it if you're a crypto investor. So if this is your first time landing on our channel, my name is Mike.
My name is John.
And we are Crypto Logic, the #1 podcast that keeps you informed on what, how, and most importantly, why to invest in a cryptocurrency. So John, can you kind of explain what EIP 1559 is?
Yeah, so EIP 1559, EIP stands for Ethereum Improvement Proposal, and 1559 is like the number of the update number.
Okay.
So
okay.
EIP 1559 is one of the first forks to move forward to Ethereum 2.0. So it's a minor upgrade, but it's a major upgrade, right? It's one of the few major, it sounds weird, but it's one of the few big updates that needs to happen before even Ethereum 2.0 can actually start working, because it's not like you turn off and you turn on over here. Like Ethereum is going to convert to Ethereum 2.0, but this thing needs to happen because this is the first stepping stone to get to Ethereum 2.0. And what it's supposed to do is, as you know, Ethereum had a really bad problem with high gas fees. So the problem originally started back in when I think 2012, 13, when Ethereum was created, and him, Vitalik, and the creator of 88, can't remember his name, but he had pressure to launch Ethereum, and the creator of 88 was not ready to launch it. So that's why to go off topic really quick, 88 is supposed to be what Ethereum is going to do for Ethereum 2.0, but they had their differences. Vitalik was like, well, there's investors, the community, there's money behind me, I need to get it up and running. So he launched Ethereum way before it was ever ready. So Ethereum was doing its thing. Up until now, it has a scaling problem. It cannot scale. It can't handle everything that's being built on top of it. Like, like having MetaMask on it, I believe Uniswap's on it.
Well. Yeah.
All those platforms, because it's a level 1, I say level 1 blockchain. There's like a level 2. Level 2 is all the things the dApps that are built on top of it. Ethereum is going to crumble if it does not change from proof of work to proof of stake, which is what Ethereum 2 is going to move to. And proof of work is basically what Bitcoin is. Transactions get processed through mining. So mining means they're basically
there's computers.
All the computers that are allowing processing the transactions, like running all the numbers and all that stuff, making sure the transaction goes through. And they get rewarded with Bitcoin. So Ethereum, you get rewarded with Ethereum. So now the EIP 1559 proposal is changing up the mining for Ethereum. It's the first step to moving to proof of stake. So proof of stake is someone owning Ethereum and lending it to the Ethereum network. So that's how, and you get paid from that.
Okay, right? So it's like getting paid from.
Yeah.
Like if I give you $100, you give me back 110.
Yeah.
Got it.
So it's like how the banks do. You put your money in and they loan your money out.
Got it.
So now, in a sense, there's no need for mining, but that's not fully going to happen yet until 3.2.0 comes out. But right now, this is the first step to where now the miners, there's a tip now. So before you do the slippage and do all that stuff, and it would over cost because there was so many transactions going on, and it would be inflated because there was too many transactions going on. So now this is going to allow tipping. So the person that's trying to do the transaction, they can set a tip and say, hey, I'll tip this person $15. You basically can choose how much you want to pay in gas fees. So there's like a percentage. It'll tell you the percentage of like, oh, if you tip over this amount, it'll go through. If you tip less than this amount, it might not go through. So you're like, okay, it's predictable. So you don't just try and buy a token and all of a sudden it's like $380. You're like, what the hell? So now
that happened to me.
Yeah.
let's keep it a stack. That happened.
So now it's more predictable. You do there's going to be a base fee. There's a base fee for Ethereum that charges a flat rate fee every time.
Kind of like BNB.
Yeah. So it'll charge, hey, we're going to charge you, 0.776 Ethereum, which is like, $5 or something.
Right.
Or, and then you put that's going to give you a foundation. So your tip on top of that is going to help you get your transaction done. And then overall, it's going to be way more predicted and cheaper. So how much, I'm almost spend $20 on gas fees, fine. So like the larger the transaction, just like you pay for a restaurant, the larger your dinner is, the higher your tip's going to be. So it's more predictable. You know that, okay, my tip is going to be I had a $800 dinner tonight, so my tip is going to be a couple $100. But you had a $40 dinner, your tip's gonna be like, you know, $9.
$15,
Yeah. So now you know where to go when you trying to do a transaction. So the thing that's awesome about this new update is that the base fee that Ethereum automatically charges depending on what the transaction is. So let's say it's a $500, you're spending $500 of Ethereum to do whatever.
Right.
The base fee is like $10 and you're tipping 25 or something. You want this transaction to go through. So you're paying 25 on top. That base fee of $10 doesn't go to the miner. Only the tip does. The base fee gets burned. The base fee doesn't go back to anywhere. It gets burned.
So it makes it more scarce.
Yeah. So now Ethereum, and you know, there's millions of transactions that go on through Ethereum every day, every second. There's thousands and thousands of transactions happening every day, and it never stops.
Facts.
So those fees are just getting burned. It makes Ethereum a deflationary asset. So now, if there's the prediction is that as these transactions go on, Ethereum is gonna have less in total supply because it's getting burned. There's gonna be less Ethereum floating around. So it makes Ethereum more scarce, which makes and if it's high school economics, if supply goes down and demand stays the same, or if not is higher, the price is gonna go up. And my prediction is that when the smart money, and when I say smart money, I mean the billionaires,
right?
They see this, and they understand. Okay, this is just the first step. When Ethereum 2.0 comes out, there's going to be even bigger updates for that, and they're gonna probably burn more. The smart money is gonna understand, like, okay, Ethereum is where I need to put my money because it's so cheap right now.
So is that, in your honest opinion, so do you think, honestly, this is the reason why people believe that Ethereum's price is going to surpass Bitcoin at some point?
Yeah. It's already passing it in transactions. I believe it's passing it in volume per day, per week, whatever. It's surpassing it in all the areas except market cap. So when it does, when Ethereum does match Bitcoin's market cap, which is what, 1.4 trillion or something, the price of Ethereum should be projected to be around $8,500. And that's just meeting Bitcoin's market cap. Who's to say that more money isn't going to be dumped in that's not already in now? If it's not in now, there's going to be more money dumped in later, which is going to increase the market cap. Bitcoin's going to do its thing. Right. But Ethereum, if it matches, they're both going to rise. But everyone's seeing, that's why you notice Goldman Sachs and all these big corporations are saying, oh, we predict Ethereum to be bigger. But they're not going to explain what I just explained in an article. It's going to go over everyone's head. But they see it. They're billionaires for a reason. They see it. Yeah. They're not going to do it now. It's speculative because the upgrade hasn't even happened yet. It's supposed to happen August 4th. It hasn't even happened yet.
Right.
When it does happen, just give it like a couple weeks. You start seeing the burn fee. You start seeing the supply going down. And all of a sudden, don't be surprised. Do not be surprised when you see Ethereum go from 2,400, 2,700, 2,900, 36.
That's what had happened when Bitcoin was healthy, dude. Ethereum jumped from one day it was like 2,800, then it jumped to 3,200, then it jumped to 3,600, and then it was almost at like 4,000.
And Ethereum, the way that it's gonna keep going and going and going, and then when Ethereum 2.0 comes out, it's gonna keep going and going, and then at some point in time, Ethereum will pass Bitcoin because Ethereum has more in supply, but then now it's turning down to deflationary. It's losing its supply, and the fact that it's so cheap, you can acquire more. And Ethereum has a whole network of protocols built on top of them. Bitcoin doesn't have that. You have swaps and
right now,
programs and other tokens that are built on top of Ethereum. Ethereum is one of the, in my opinion, I mean, everything can go to zero, not financial advice, but one of the safest investments you can make if you have a lot of money or you want to have a savings account. Ethereum long term is one of the good ones, I think. And the Cardano is like right after in the sense of in regards of smart contracts. Right. Cardano is going to be right there, and my opinion is Cardano is going to be the one that's going to replace what Ethereum is doing now, because Cardano is Ethereum 2.0 already. It's just the owner, he's more taking his time. He didn't want to launch Ethereum yet because he knew this was going to be the problem. The gas fees, the can't scale it. But once Ethereum's able to scale, there's nothing stopping it. And Cardano is going to be ready to go too. And then now you have two choices. It's just like having Apple and having Android. You just pick which one you like. People are gonna like which one is the one. There's no wrong answer. So that's what EIP 1559 is. It's the first step towards moving towards Ethereum 2.0.
I mean, that makes a lot of sense, man. Honestly,
it's a lot of technical
it's a lot of technical deep dive. You know, it might go over a lot of you guys' heads, but what the main moral of the story is, man, is we always teach and preach on our channel that you guys have to do your own research, right?
Yeah, you can look all this stuff up.
You can look up everything that we've talked about. It's not like we're coming out of nowhere, thin air, pulling just bull crap out of the air. We can give you links. We can give you, you know, articles. These are coming from reputable sites, and you guys could do your own research to find exactly what this means in your version, because how we say it, it may not translate to your mind. You probably be thinking like, well, what the hell are these two talking about? I still don't get what it is. So what I want you to do, I'm going to leave the links in the description. I want you guys, for those of you who do not understand and you want to read it for yourself, I will leave the links down in the description and you guys can click them. Now, also in the description, we do have, if you guys are beginner investors and you're thinking about getting into crypto and you're not sure which ones you want to get into, we have a link for Uphold that allows for you to get some free Bitcoin depending on how much you invest in initially. And then we also have, you know, you get free $25 if you sign up with crypto.com.
Sign up for both.
Yeah, you can sign up for both and see which one you like. Now, just a disclaimer, these are affiliate links. We will get some form of compensation, a very tiny bit, but it does help the channel out, and we really would appreciate you guys doing that, because we do bring you guys news every single day, and with the goal in mind that you guys will learn to, you know, fully adopt crypto in the way that it should be, with you doing your own research and not really going off of what we tell you. Okay, so thank you guys all so much for watching today's video. We really do hope you guys found some value. Had really something
quick.
To say?
Yeah, really quick. We're gonna, did you tell the link for the PDF that we're gonna attach, and then that's gonna.
Oh, yeah, we'll leave a link for the PDF explaining what that.
Yeah, we made a quick PDF. It's kind of like, you know, rough draft type, not rough draft, but it's just kind of plain, so you guys can follow along. And then within that PDF, there's also gonna be a link for anyone to sign up for the public Discord. And if you sign up, we're gonna have it launched a week before. So if you sign up now, and then we'll put in the next video or in a couple of next videos, we'll make a deadline, but we're gonna start pushing it more. But we'll have anyone who signs up within that deadline, they'll be in the Discord a week before we officially launch.
Got it.
So they'll be in a week before, and they can establish a relationship with us. You guys can, you know, kind of like get to know us personally within the Discord. And so then when we, you know, our mission is to have, you know, a couple thousand people in there. And then at least, and if you guys get in a week before, you guys kind of, we'll try our best to talk to everybody. But I mean, it's just that, like, when there's less people, you can kind of remember your name, and
right.
You know, I mean, that's just something.
Personal.
Yeah, that's just something that we want to do. Like, you guys get in a week early and kind of establish a relationship with us. Get any kind of any questions you want to have. We're not financial advisors, but any crypto questions, and you know, and because as this thing grows, it will be a lot harder, but we'll be there, but as much as we can. But you know, in the early stages,
that would be the best place for you guys to reach us. I mean, we have the Cryptologic channel, we have the Cryptologic TikTok as well, Crypto Mike TikTok as well, if you guys want to follow that. Just follow us all on every social, man, our Instagram, our TikToks, and you know, subscribe to the channel, because you know, we try our best to bring you information that will help you and allow for you to create generational wealth, because at the end of the day, that's all we're trying to do here. Okay, so like I said before, thank you guys all so much for watching. We do hope you guys found some value. If you did, please consider liking the video, as it does allow for others to see this and share it and get into the YouTube algorithm. All right, so take care, God bless, be safe.